I think when people think of the future and post-apocalypse kind of stuff, it's always kind of daunting. Like, I don't know, most post-apocalyptic books, but it doesn't have to be. If you think about it, the show all the Mormons like, the Star Trek, Jean-Luc Picard, and also Voyager with Captain Janeway. You know, people love that stuff. The Mormons love that stuff especially. It's like a post-apocalyptic utopia for the Mormons. It's like Zion, right? We could just fly throughout the universe spreading the gospel. That's what they think is going to happen for real. Missionaries going 2 by 2, star to star, you know, knocking on doors. Here's another thing people think of when they're thinking about heaven: literal mansions above. You know, it's everything I dreamed of. Everybody and their mama got clown love. You know, oh man, I'm dead and I made it to the carnival. So good. These mansions, you know. And a maid. A 5-story funhouse with a maid, you know. And when you cough, she come and dusts your balls off. Man, heaven, right? Of all the wacky, weird things God could get up to in consciousness, you know, think about your dreams. Aren't they sometimes more cool than like a 5-story funhouse with a maid? But even just like a boring old mansion, like even think of the temple. Like the temple is really great. I love the temple, as I have attested to in another video. I think it's called Reactive Mormon Temple. I love the freaking temple. I love the temple. I love that it's a shelter from the storm. I really love that it's just great. And I love that it's fancy. But do you think God, in all eternity, do you think that you could ever, through all eternity, think of something more exciting than things you buy with money? Do you think that you could ever have a freaking acid trip, and it is so fucking beautiful you never think of the drip? And it goes on and on and on and on and on. So just like, oh my gosh, yes, it's cool to be symbolic sometimes, yes, but let's think of it as symbolism, right? I think ICP gets that though. I think that's like the whole thing. There's a lot of parallels, you know, if you think about it, if you see it. It's like, oh my gosh, that's so freaking good. And it gets better and better as you go, too. I see more as 40. Obviously, I didn't see all this stuff at 20. Like, I mean, I saw some of it. I love that. The carnival is God, and may all juggalos find him. I love that. I love that so much. Oh my gosh. I love that so much. I loved it. I can't even describe to you how much I loved that. I might have even cried. I don't know. I probably didn't cry. I was probably just like, oh my gosh. It's kind of more lame now, though. It kind of gave a little lameness to it. But now, like 20 years later, I don't remember how old I was when that came out. I might have been 17. 17, think of it, 17. I don't think I was 17 when it came out. I don't know. Could have been. Probably, it was between 17 and 19, no doubt. Oh, man. So here we are, you know, roughly 20 years later. I'm 40. 20 years later, 23 years, I don't know. 23. Oh, that's another good number. It's prime. So, is 23 the next in line after 17? 17, nope, 19, right? But then, it's 23. Okay, back on track. I think they know it. It's clowns, you know? It's clowns. Jeez. I think they know it. And if they don't, anyway, it's just as good. It's just as good. It's just as valid. I think God uses us in weird ways. Man, I think God is weird. Is that blasphemous? God's like, I don't want to be weird. I want to wear a business suit. I've come all this way. I've gone through eternity to come here. This is what I want to do. This is what this is like the best dream I can ever imagine. I don't know. It's kind of a weird place we went, you know. Ride the spiral to the end. It may just go where no one's been. You know, it's true. Where you're on any branchy spiral, you're likely somewhere. You're like, whoa, look where we are. It's kind of cool. Well, where I am is driving to laundry. That's my last act on earth. And what I do in the act, you know, what I do with my time here, now, recording my thoughts. Who knows what the next act will hold? Who knows where the next thing will be? Most likely, most predictably, I'll be back home tonight with my kids. But you never know where life takes you. And you never know when it's your turn. You never know when death's going to tap you. That's the Don Juan stuff. It's like you have a literal path. You have your path somewhat planned out ahead of you. But somewhere along that path, your death is sitting there. Somewhere along that path, your death waits. It's coming. It's right there. It's right up ahead. Like, you don't have infinite paths to take. You know? Death is coming. What are you going to do for it while you're there? What are you going to do on the way? What are you going to do today? What are you going to act in love? You going to act in love? You going to act in love today? You going to spend your money or you going to save it? What are you going to do? I don't know. I don't know. For those of you that don't know, you know, never blow hydro. Are you afraid to go where I go? Do you call yourself a juggalo? Tell everyone that you're down. Do you call yourself Christian? Tell everyone that you're down. You know? Are you afraid to go where I go? Says Jesus. For those of you that don't know. I also think smoking marijuana is an extremely common practice in the Middle East. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Easter's coming. You know, that's when they delivered him up to the judges. Using the law to deal with the political situation to deal with religious situations, and vice versa, you know. That's a weird one. I think the appropriateness of that has been thought about from time to time by people. Separation of church and state stuff. It's an interesting thing because religion is supposed to be just figure out what's going on here, right? Ways to live to make your life better. It should but be forced. Is that part of the code of conduct in the land? I don't know. Some good ideas, but I'm rambling. But I think it might come down to that Matthew 24 stuff. I think it's kind of scary. It's hard to know what to do with that, but does it have to? Are we just living this way and doing this stuff because it was written down in a book? Like, how much of it is it influenced by scripture? How much do we think this stuff's going to happen? And so it will happen. It's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Before it all blows up, maybe we could try something else. We could try the no time thing. We could try the no clock thing. That might be just as good as no money. We might have to just do no clocks, no money, and then just see what happens. If everyone just did that. Like 1, 2, 3, go. No clocks, no money. I wonder what would happen. No clocks, no money, and help your neighbor. You can do no clocks, no money, but you have to be also making sure all of your neighbors have their needs met before you get your wants met. Like, everybody's needs have to be met. Would that just lead to a society of just needs? Just people just kind of like delving into only having their needs met? Would people become very lazy? Could you choose? Maybe you could be in different areas where sometimes, like this area, people are really ambitious and they have all these gadgets. Or this area, people are like, don't care. They just want to sit down by the creek and just hang out. But would the people with ambitions exploit the ones who just want to sit around? Maybe. Like, oh, we're only going to pay you a little bit. Oh, we could pay them a little bit and they'll still do the work. Then we can like change their thing until they have to work, because that's just the way it is. You've set it up where you have to pay to live on the land. You have to pay just to exist, just to live. At least for 30 years. I mean, if you sign a contract with us into indentured servitude, you can do it for 30 years. I mean, you don't have to do it. But if you don't do it, you might be doing it for the rest of your life. Paying rent. Never owning anything. Never having a zero rent situation. Once you pay off your house 30 years from now, you'll have $0 in rent, except for the property taxes you still owe. And if you're in a really valuable area, it's going to be like rent. So you have to pay someone money just to live on the land, and we're living on the land anyway. Who owns this land anyway? Is it money and time? Money and time on this land. We take that back. I read a book called The Time Seller. It was so good. This guy starts selling time. Like, people just buy a 5-minute bottle. Then you can just take it at work. You know, you can buy the 5 minutes and then the work has to honor it. And so people just start taking their 5 minutes. They buy 5-minute vials. You know, well, could people take the whole day off? Yes. I think they had to start hiring more workers to fill in the gaps. But then people started taking like a lifetime off, like the 10-year Magnum or something. It was so good. Wow, it was described so good. Anyway, The Time Seller was so good. But we could just buy our time back. Let's just, I don't know, not sell our time for money or not do it. I don't know. I don't know how we do it. I don't know what we do. I don't know if it would get catastrophic or people would just act in love. I kind of feel like it'd get catastrophic, unfortunately. But maybe people could just be reasonable for once. I don't know. Say I have a lot of hope. There's a lot of post-apocalyptic stuff about freaking bad stuff. But then there's like Star Trek, you know? And Adventure Time. Adventure Time. Is it the Founder song? Oh, it's so good. We had to leave this place because our world was dying and everyone who wasn't dead spent all of their time crying. Oh my gosh. So good. I don't know how they did such a good job on that show. They just hit every nail on the head. Just so good. And there's so many of them. Anyway, I have to go do laundry. Or maybe this rambling on all night is just a huge pointless waste of time.